You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound.
Hello, and it's it's really day 30, but I'm falling behind. So I'm filming today 22, 23, and 24. And be honest, I probably won't finish the task because it's huge, but I'm going to show you what I'm going to try to do in those 3 days, but I'm only going to show you the first day. Does that make any sense? I don't know. I'm getting so confused. Okay. Still in the office, and for day 22, 23, and 24, I'm going to work on some pictures. So I guess you've learned that my aunt died. I'm named after her, and when she died, I inherited all the pictures. And one of the things that I did was just put them in boxes that are now in these shelves, like this. And when I was in Austin, my sister and I, well, really my sister made them all neat in here. But have I ever looked at them since? No. So we're going to go through them. And Sophia had this rule, if it's just scenery, get rid of it. And I love that rule. So that's one thing we're going to do. But before we get started, I wanted to share something kind of cool with you. Let me set this box down. One of the things my aunt had, she had a little rolled up scroll-like picture. It's really long. I'll show it to you in a minute. And she just kept it rolled up. And it's kind of starting to disintegrate. So a couple of weeks ago I had a staycay, and I started looking at some of the things in my office and some of the pictures. And I saw this, and it's the coolest thing. But it was really starting to fall apart. And I told Karen, hey Karen, I really want this framed, but I think it would be really expensive to have a professional do it. And in fact, they might not do it because of the quality of the picture. And Karen said, well, we can do it ourselves. It won't be super fancy, but we can do it on the cheap. And so we immediately went, we bought a frame, we bought some matting for the back, and we did it. I think I did it for under $50. I absolutely love it. So let me tell you what the picture is. It is a picture of my grandfather, my mother's father. I never met him. He died when I was like 3 months old. And he went with some friends to a real estate meeting. And they all stood in front of, I think it's the Alamo, but I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to look at the picture. And got their picture taken. And there was some damage to the picture. We did the best we could, but now I enjoy it. It's not rolled up in a scroll. Told my mother about it. She has never seen this picture. So the reason I am sharing this story is, first of all, because I'm going to show you this picture I think is so cool. But second of all, storing stuff in a box, in a shelf, or a scroll rolled up that nobody sees, it just brings the question, why? Why? Why do we do that? These should be shared, they should be enjoyed, and honored. So I'm going to show you the picture, and then we're going to get started. And there it is. And it's a very long picture, and I think it's really cool. It's in front of the Menger Hotel in San Antonio. But that's the cool picture that we framed, and now I can honor people with it. And I've done all sorts of things in my office. There's my aunt on the top. This is her in a high school pageant. And then these are all my baby pictures. So let's get started. Enough of the swing down memory lane. So the rule tonight is if it doesn't have people in it, it's going. Just going. So we're going to start with this box. Once again, if it doesn't have people, it's going. These are all organized. My sister even put little subject dividers. Oh, she did them by year. My sister was really good. Going fast. So I can just spot check these and know that my sister already did it. She's so organized. Looks like she put little card dividers. Okay, well, I found one picture that's just a lighthouse, and there's many duplicates. So here's some that we might have some. Water, water, water. House, beach, house, road, house, house, road, people, lighthouse, house. Okay, so at the end here, I did find a lot that didn't have people in them. Okay, and here's another question that I don't know if all people do this, but I have pictures of people when they died and then they're in their coffin. I'm not a big fan of that genre, but I have a lot like that, and I don't know if I'm going to keep those or not. Just, what do you people, does anybody else have pictures like that? You have a picture over there? Okay, so I do kind of have to go through this, because I've got a lot down there. But overall, this looks pretty good. Now, you know, I just saw a picture of a house, but it was my grandmother's house, and that has meaning. So we're going to leave this. So this box is good. My sister is so organized. Wish I was like that. Okay, so this box has been gone through. I need to, what I'm going to do is scan these at some point. Now, Sophia was talking about each time you do it, you lose picture quality. But you know, I think digital people will look at it, otherwise they won't. These are some postcards. I'll write on those and send those out. That's, I don't know who this is. These are Karen's pictures, so I can't have these postcards. These are Karen's, they're not mine. So that's Karen's. Okay, now we have to go through that box. Oh, here's another one my sister did, so this will be good. Let's see what all this is. This is like when she went to Rome and stuff, but you know, we're doing Sophia's rule. If people aren't in them, we're not keeping them. Hey Sophia, this one's for you. This is Eiffel Tower. These are for Sophia. But we're not going to keep them because people don't care. I agree. People only care about pictures with people they know in them. So we're going to get rid of all these. You know, she went to Paris, France, 5/8 of 79. That was cool. She probably had a really good time like that. She loved to travel. Loved to travel. And she, I think, had a lot of traveling friends that they went together. They're probably all good now. This box is going fast. You know, I like this Sophia rule. If you don't know the people or it's just scenery, you don't keep it. You know, I've been real stuck with all these pictures. Real stuck. And they're not doing any good in this cabinet. They're not. Stupid. You know, and while these pictures are beautiful, if I want to see the Eiffel Tower, there's a million pictures of it. Sophia probably has some. having the first communion in that picture. Ooh, this box, we're going through a lot. Like here's a picture I've kept for like 30 years of just the ocean. I don't know if you can see that right. Yeah. She's now moved into Greece, just FYI. Putting some holy water on her, gotta keep that. I think she might be in Rome. She even typed on the back of them what they were. Like when she went. But I'm gonna almost empty this box. This one just was all, like here's somebody's head, but we don't know who it is. Keep one, that's, she's probably not in it, but we'll keep one. You know, Sophia, as I'm going through this thing, and for everybody else who's watching, Sophia said, you know, she has friends, they go over and look at their pictures, and then it's like, oh my God, how do you say to somebody, I'm tired of looking at all this? Well, I'm tired of looking at all this, and I love my aunt. But you know, I've pared it down to just a few. I don't know if my mother even remembers them. This is all, she's in the Swiss Alps now. Moving around, she's in the Swiss. But this is the kind of picture you want to keep. Her in the Swiss Alps. That was some friend, but she'll write on, my aunt wrote on the back of all the pictures, so I know who it is. So I've got like a big stack at the bottom down here. I've got through a big stack. Here's one picture she's in, but it's ruined. See this, what happened? Here's some good ones. Okay, so here's another thing about these pictures that's really bad. They went from San Antonio to my house in Austin. Then we paid down, moved up here because, you know, you pay by the pound when you move. And been here for a while. Oh, she's in Holland now, just FYI. And she's by a windmill. See, that's perfect to keep that. And in a pretty garden. Anyway, paid to move them up here, and then they just sit in a drawer. That's stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. And you know, I think she would want people to see her. Remember her and her love for traveling. And I have like one picture of her at each place that you could say, here's a mega trip she went on. And this is her big tour group she went on something. So I got a big pile going on down here. So dinner with people. And this is interesting. These are some of the postcards. And you know what? She wrote something on them. And I'm going to use these postcards and send them to my family and say, you know, this is from Aunt Irene. Okay. Doing great. These are all postcards. Won't that be fun? I can mail these all out. It's gonna be fun. Okay. And she bought a lot of postcards, I guess, to put in the albums. But she never sent them. Here's a whole postcard book. These are kind of lit. Oh, and then these are like little cards of places. Her travel brochure, I don't need that. Oh, and this is their trip, their itinerary. Don't need that. So we've got almost a whole box we've cleared out. This is all the travel books, where they stayed, all that kind of stuff. Don't need that. Big postcard, that'll be fun to send. Oh, she saved a menu. How fun. I bet she wrote what she had. The prices and everything. Why did I keep all this stuff? And you know what? I'm going to say this. My sister, when she did these boxes, I bet she was saying to me, Irene, let's not keep all this. And I said, oh, we got to keep it. This is her whole itinerary. She typed it all out. This is interesting. She typed everything they did. Like, our flight arrived in Paris at 8 a.m. The American Express tour manager was there to greet us. Blah, 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 blah. I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to look at this tonight before I go to bed and then purge it. No one is going to care about that. This is all another menu from her trip. This must have been the start of the thing. And this is their whole tour group, but I kind of let it get ruined. So I'll take a picture of it and then get rid of it. Okay. So that whole box is now empty. They don't have people in them, they go. And this was a lot of, you know, it was cool. She made this incredible album and everything, but nobody wants to see that. And I noticed as my mother's getting older, she likes to look at pictures all the time, and I didn't know what to do for Christmas, so I'm going to scan a lot of these in, and we'll look at them together, and that'll be a great memory of my aunt, and a great way to honor her. And I got all these postcards that she never wrote on. I'm going to send them out, and I think people will really like that. So that's the haul I got from one whole box. That's throwing away all the pictures that just have landscapes or no people, and there were a ton of the water and stuff like that. So that's the trash, one whole bag of trash, and all I've done is one box. Bye! Thanks, Sophia, for the freeing way to decide what to keep or what not to. I'm not going to follow your other rule. I am going to just take, there's a photo app I have on my iPhone that will catalog them all, take them real quick so they're digitized, because I don't have any of the negatives of any of this, and I don't know if people want it. But at least I'll have it on digital format. I don't think younger people like paper. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. 22, 23, and 24 pictures. Bye!
You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me